Hi, I've recently settled a deal with for a loan, almost $1 million loan, and it was for a couple, mature age couple, so they were in their late 50s, and very good income, so stable income, both PAYG and self-employed, but all from the same source. And generally speaking, you'd have to say, apart from the age factor, they would be an extremely good client to have on board for a lender. The issue they had was that they were buying not a penthouse price apartment, but certainly a more pricey apartment in the fringe of the city. This apartment was around about a $1.5 million apartment. And the problem we had was the lender who was going to do the deal and was quite attracted to the client and the opportunity. The valuation that came back from their panel valuer was very low, in fact, extremely low, at about 1.1 million. So when you get a valuation like that, it obviously rings alarm bells. Now, this particular couple, they had we'd organised for them a buyer's advocate who had done some due diligence on the property in the market, and they thought it was worth around 1.2, 1.3. So there was a premium to buy this apartment as it stood now. But this couple wanted to live in it, and they could see themselves living in it for a long time. And they thought, you know what, with the views we've got across Melbourne, and also with the property prices in Melbourne, we don't believe we're going to lose on this property over time. Very well educated couple, so they've made an informed decision. So we covered off all those issues from a responsible lending perspective. The interesting thing is we ended up approaching another bank and their panel of valuers, and we managed to get, firstly, the same valuer firm came up, unfortunately, and then we asked for another valuer to be chosen, which the second lender was willing to do. And we got the valuation up from the 1.1 to the 1.25, which was, in overall terms, was a great result, because it meant that they could then borrow the money at a very attractive LVR, way less than 80%. And they're now moving into their new apartment, which they love. So there is always a good news story there. Sometimes it takes a bit of persistence and a bit of work. Take care. Cheers.